Hi guys.
And welcome back to Richoux on Demand. Thank you so much for being here with us today. If you're new here and this is your first time checking us out, my name is Ashley and this is my husband Keith. I run the blog Richoux on Demand where I talk about my age gap relationship, my lifestyle as a carnivore with some luxury purchases sprinkled throughout. So if you like content like that, consider clicking the link down below and subscribing. Like this video if you find it fun and entertaining, and don't forget to share it.
And click that bell.
Click the bell notification so you don't miss an upload from Richoux on Demand ever again. So today we're doing a juicy assumptions video. So over on our Instagram and also on our community tab here, but definitely over on Instagram, I asked you guys what assumptions you had about me and my marriage and my family, and I got some. So we're gonna look at them and let you know if they're true or our opinions on them. If you're not following me over on Instagram, I'll put it down here somewhere, as well as it'll be linked down below. Head over to Instagram and follow me over there. You can keep up with me on a daily basis over there. I do upload here 1 to 2 times a week, but over on Instagram I'm over there every single day, and Keith can attest to that. So definitely head over there and check us out. I decided if I'm going to let this be quick fire where I don't edit at all and whatever comes out of our mouth is what you guys will see, or if I'll do a little bit of editing just to speed up the process. It'll depend on how many assumptions we have, because I don't want this to be like an hour-long video unless y'all like that. Let me know down below. So yeah, let's get started. You ready?
Yep.
My phone, because I have the assumptions on my phone. I screenshot it. Screenshot it. I took a screenshot of all the assumptions. I took a screenshot of all the assumptions. So, alright. There are some questions as well, not necessarily assumptions, and I will get to those if we have time. So, assumption number 1. I'm a pushover.
Who?
I guess me.
Neither one of us are.
No. We were just talking yesterday about how we have no idea how 2 strong-willed people survive each other, because he's a hothead and I don't let anything go. So
that wasn't the question to ask for sure.
An assumption about me in particular, I am addicted to carbs. I will say yes, but not in the sense of actively addicted. I am a recovering carb addict. I talk about this in depth in my How Carnivore Saved My Eyesight, or Saved My Vision. I'll link it in the cards above. But pretty much like most Americans, I ate a standard American diet and it was terrible and it was full of carbs, and carbs were a comfort food for me, and it just wreaked havoc on my body, and I developed pseudotumor cerebri, which just made me get my crap together. And yeah, so I talk about that in that video, so head over and watch it if you're interested, and also link it down below. Assumption about you: it's hard for you to talk about your relationship with your son's father. It's hard for me to talk about our relationship with Eric's father. Is that what they're saying?
I don't know.
Keith is Eric's father, so I don't know. I mean, as far as any sense of the word that matters, like, I mean,
yeah, biological, no. We really don't talk about it that much. Right.
Like, I think people have this misconception that, like, I talk negatively about my son's father to him or something like that, but no, we don't even speak about him. He's never been a factor in Eric's life, unfortunately, and we just move on. And
leave it at that. Move on,
you know, every purpose of the word and the meaning of the word, Keith is Eric's dad. That's who Eric calls dad. So I guess no to that assumption, because I don't talk to him about my relationship at all. But these would be all assumptions about me. That's funny. You pay all the bills. No. We split our bills. I mean, that's the simple answer. I mean, we do use some calculation for some specific things, but for the most part, we split our bills. Like, we are 100% the definition of a traditionally married couple, and yeah, like, we split our bills. Yeah. Well, we're just traditionally married in the sense that Keith is very traditional and I'm not, so the compromise is for us to split everything. Split most things. Okay, this is for both of us. There was never an awkward phase in our relationship.
Not that I remember.
I want to say, I'll let you go, and then I'll say what I had to say. Go ahead.
I'm just saying, not that I remember. I don't remember no awkward phase.
Yeah, I feel like, as y'all can see, I'm the talkative one. I feel like we never had a, seasoning period. It's really, really easy for us to fall into a routine together and mingle our lives together. For us. Now, for other people, getting used to our relationship, then yes. But for us, there was no awkwardness. Yeah. Whoop, whoop. I'm in charge of all the renovations. One person thinks I'm a pushover, one person thinks I'm bossy.
Yeah. And so that's no also.
Yeah. We did a really good job at collectively doing our renovations. I was pretty much in charge of like the design aspect because Keith was like, he don't care. Us actually having a renovation, I believe, was mostly my idea. It started with like one thing and then it just went to another thing, and then before we knew it, we was ripping out the ceiling. So but Keith did a lot of the actual manual labor, and he has a background in construction and carpentry and stuff like that, and of course electrical. So I always deferred to him as to whether or not something that I was thinking design wise would be feasible within our budget and practical, so of course, considering that we were in the middle of the when we did our renovations, we wanted to be kind of practical about materials.
End of the world as we knew it.
About materials we can get our hands on and things like that. I think we should flip houses. I say that all the time. I think we worked really well. I mean, we did do the typical arguing and stuff, but that's normal when you do a project. What you think?
Yeah, we're going to get somebody else to do all the work though.
Keith is like, I'm over it.
Yeah.
Okay. We do have some questions here. Let's do questions too.
Alright.
Someone says, I'm in a 19-year age gap relationship with my fiance. Oh, I know her. Hey, girl. She's so sweet. They sent us a Christmas card. Anyway, she says, I'm in a 19-year age gap relationship with my fiance. Is Keith affectionate? Yes. Keith is not overly gushy romantic, but he's very affectionate. We hug and kiss all the time, if that's what you're asking. And when we watch TV, he's we cuddle and all that kind of stuff. So in that respect, he's very affectionate. We've always held hands in public. It's never been a problem with us showing PDA or anything like that.
Eric's between us.
Unless Eric's between us trying to hold both our hands, yeah. But as far as like being over the top and crazy, over the top romantic gestures, it would shock the heck out of me because that's just not who he is. No. First initial thought of meeting Keith in real life. I have talked about this in our How Do We Meet video, but my first initial thought when I met Keith was, wow, he didn't even dress up. Because it was our first date, and I don't know, like, I just felt like he should dress up. Little did I know at the time, now that I've gotten to know Keith, that was his version of dressing up. So, yeah, like when I met Keith, I didn't have any like bad thoughts about him as a person or anything. He was very chivalrous. We hugged when we first met in person. We went to dinner. It was great. We had great conversation. And the rest is history. How do you deal with negative comments? I'll let Keith handle that one.
Why? You take care of all that. You're the one that erases them all and what have you.
I don't erase all of them.
We just don't really...
We don't respond.
Yeah.
When you share your life online,
you're going to have haters.
Comments, yeah, negative comments are like a given.
Love trumps hate, so...
Yeah, so we just choose not to engage.
Right.
if I speak with someone and it takes a turn towards the negative, because I always answer my DMs and my comments and stuff when y'all message me, especially over Instagram. And if a conversation takes a turn, I just, you know, let them know, you know, hey, I'm choosing to disengage, and, you know, have a great day. Just move on. Who makes the money in the relationship as a married couple? Or are you 50-50 on bills? I think we kind of answered that. We split our bills. We both make money in our relationship. So
I'm not dead.
So, somebody said, no question, I just love you guys. Aww.
Thanks.
We love you too. That's so nice.
All right,
and then we had a few questions over on YouTube. I think the biggest one over on YouTube, I think we got this question like 4 or 5 times, is how did we meet? We met online. We tell anybody we met online. We met on Tinder. And yeah, that's how we met. We talked about that more in depth as well on how we met.
Yep.
I'll link it in the cards here and in the description down below. Alright guys, so that completes all the assumptions we got over on Instagram and on our community page. If you can think of any other assumptions, should they leave some down below? Yeah. So if you think,
hit us up on YouTube or Instagram or whatever.
Yeah, if you can think of any other assumptions, if y'all want to do another Q&A, if you have any questions for us, definitely head over to Instagram and send me a DM, or leave them in the comment section down below. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. A few housekeeping things. As you guys can see, we did a little brand revamp over on Instagram, and we're doing it over here on this channel. I want this channel to be a resource for everything about our lives. So that's why we're kind of bringing out some fun videos for you guys. So definitely consider clicking the link down below to subscribe and join the tribe and join all the fun that's happening over here on Richoux on Demand. Yep. Until the next video, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. We love you so much. Bye.
Bye, guys.